mean, yeah, there isn't a feeling like it. I mean, you kind of saw the energy that I had, maybe a little bit too much in the first half. But no, the Quad City showed out, and it was just an incredible experience.
For both of you guys, I don't think you guys led by more than 2 until the last couple of minutes. What was it like being in that kind of situation and executing?
Yeah, you know, it's important because we were in a ton of those games last year where, you know, we really weren't making the shots that we've been making. You know, we've been shooting well the last few games, and those are the games you have to grind out with your defense, with your rebounding, with, you know, feeding the big guy. They couldn't really stop him, so, you know, I'm really proud of the way that we did grind that out. A huge shout out to the crowd. I think that was absolutely huge in that. When Drew hit those threes, it was some of the loudest I've really heard in my college career, so that was special, and you know, I'm proud of you guys for responding.
Owen, if you had a better birthday than this?
I don't think so. No, this is number one. This takes the cake for sure.
Payton, you guys talked about getting better defensively. They came in averaging more than 90 points a game at 66. I mean, what went well, do you feel like, defensively against them?
I think we made a ton of really good adjustments. You know, their point guard was making a ton of plays, and we tried to get the ball out of his hands. You know, I think coach did a great job of fixing things, finding their weaknesses, and we really exposed them. And you know, I think there's still things we can clean up. We gave up 68, and a lot of them, you know, were mistakes that we can correct. So there's a lot of positive things to take away from today, and like I said, just really proud of the guys for the way they responded to, you know, a lot of adversity in that game.
The two of you were involved in one of the highlight plays of the night, the lob, Payton, that you made to Owen. How fun was that play for you guys?
You know, I told him right before that, I called the set where it's kind of me and Owen on the side together, and I told him I'm gonna hit you. Like, I'm reading this, I'm coming off, they're flying at me, I'm gonna hit you. And honestly, I didn't think it was a good pass. He tried to go play on it.
Owen?
I mean, yeah, he called the play, and he threw it up, so I had to go get it. So that's about it. Yeah, we kind of looked at each other after, and we both were pretty hyped. So it was a lot of fun.
Payton, can you speak to Drew and Sadhu down the stretch, particularly in the press, and obviously Drew hitting those threes late, and just how that impacted the team so quickly, especially as transfers?
Yeah, they bring a ton of energy. You know, Drew knows how to win games. He's been doing that for 4 years in college. So proud of the way that, you know, he didn't play a whole lot early in the game, and then was still engaged in the game. He's engaged in the huddles, and then, you know, comes out, makes huge plays defensively, and hitting those threes. And you know, Sadhu was great. You know, he did what he does. He got used to the speed early in that game, and then by the end, you know, he's making play after play, protecting the rim, just doing a lot of really good things. So I'm proud of those guys, and they definitely contributed to a big win.
What were expectations for the crowd, for the atmosphere? Did it meet or did it exceed? Or what were you thinking coming into here?
I mean, playing the Wharton Fieldhouse, I kind of expected it to be kind of crazy, but I mean, the Quad City showed out, and it was unreal. Just one of the loudest crowds I've played in front of, and I mean, it was just a lot of fun. I'm gonna remember it forever.
Yeah, you know, I think it throws me back to Sioux Falls when we played there my freshman year. Similar to that, but you know, it was a lot closer game, and the crowd absolutely played a huge factor in getting us that win. And you know, I'm not opposed to driving up here every game for a home game.
Payton, you talked about how you felt like last season you guys learned how to win. How did you see that kind of manifest today?
Yeah, like I said, you know, we weren't making the shots we normally make. I couldn't get much to fall. Josh wasn't getting anything to fall. Price, and you know, the last few games we've been on fire. So when those shots aren't falling, that's when, you know, you find out how good your team is. Because it's easy to win when, you know, we're making 23s in the game, but when we're only hitting a couple, you know, that's when you learn how to grind it out. You have to get stops down the stretch. You have to execute, make plays, make your free throws. And you know, we didn't make our free throws in the first half, and you know, we're a really good free throw shooting team. And the way that we made 8 or 10 in a row to finish that game, I mean, that's what winning teams do.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.